Hi, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the next edition of the ODA Live. Today is August the 9th, and I know this is a Thursday. I've been trying to keep it to Tuesday, but I messed this one up. I was on a plane, and that didn't work out too well, did it? So anyway, I'm coming to you 2 days later than what was originally planned, so I hope you do join us in 2 weeks on Tuesday, the 21st, for our next ODA Live chat. So today I thought I'd talk about the database appliance running the 18C database. So there's been I think there's some misunderstanding about what support we have on the database appliance with the 18C database. And then the other thing I want to talk to you about today briefly is about an upcoming release to get you ready. So let's talk about 18 support or 18C database support on the database appliance. As you know, the ODA is an engineered system, and the first versions of 18C, 18.1 and 18.2 were available on the engineered systems as well in the cloud. Well, as ODA is an engineered system, we wanted to make it available to our customers as well. So what we did is we created a parallel drop. What does that mean? Well, first of all, on the database appliance, we can only run one grid infrastructure version at a time. And at the moment, our base grid infrastructure release is based on the 12.201 database. Today, specifically, if you're on the 12.214 release, that's running the 12.201 April grid infrastructure release specifically. So in order for us to support version 18 on the database appliances, we created like this parallel release. So if you were following my blogs on blogs.oracle.com/ODA, I had announced that we were supporting 18.1 back a few months ago. What did that mean? Well, what that meant is if you had a bare metal X6-2 SMNL or an X7, any of the models, you could take that 18.1 drop, re-image your ODA, and only run the version 18 databases on it. This gives you an opportunity to test out your applications with version 18C databases, and if you like it, you can continue running on it. Now, we all recently, in fact, just yesterday, we released the 18.2 drop for the ODA. Again, 18.2 is a parallel drop, and we've added support not only for the X6, X7 models, but also for your X5-2. For all of you out there that are running the X5-2 ODA hardware model, you can take that 18.2 drop, but again, you have to re-image with the 18.2 code line in the grid infrastructure, and then test out your applications against 18.2. So again, the 18.2 is a parallel drop to our base release that allows you to test out your applications on the 18.2 stack to start with. And if you like it, you can keep on running it. So where do you find the 18.2? So by the way, here's where you find more information on that. If you go out to the blogs, and let me show you that page really fast. And here is the blog that I just updated out on blogs.oracle.com. If you take a look at Oracle Database 18C, now available on Oracle Database Appliance, hopefully this will explain a little bit more about running 18.1 and 18.2 versions on the database appliance. Again, this is a parallel drop. This is not the base release. And this parallel drop is a special parallel drop to allow you to get early testing for your database appliances and your applications with the 18C database. So you get all the functionality that 18C is bringing so you can test that out. Okay, so hopefully that clears that up. So if you want to try out 18.1 and 18.2, that's fine, but this is not part of the regular ODA base or patch cycle. This is to just provide you the ability to test out the 18C drop early. Okay, so hopefully that clears that up. So the next topic I want to talk to you about is the database appliance going to the 18C stack. Now, I realized that version 18.3 was released on-premise about a month ago. We're still continuing to test it, but basically 18.3 will become our new base platform grid infrastructure release in a couple of months, which is very exciting because now we'll start moving to the 18 grid infrastructure. That means on the database appliances, we will support 18 version databases as well as 12.201, 12.102, and 11.204. So again, just to kind of clear the air, on the database appliance, you can run multiple versions of the databases on the same database appliance. You just have separate Oracle homes. You can either have one Oracle home that has several databases under it, or you can have separate Oracle homes for every database, depending on how you want, what your patch strategy is. So again, our next base release, our patch release, is going to be 18.3, and that is targeted for in a couple of months. Now, what that means to you is a couple of things. First of all, for our customers that are running the database appliance bare metals on all the X7 models, and then on the X6 SM&L, that means you're just going to the next patch release, which is 18.3. And that gives you an opportunity to continue to run the database appliance command line structure, which is called the ODA CLI, and the web console. So that just moves you forward quite easily. Now, for others of you that are running the other hardware or from a bare metal perspective, which I'm talking about specifically, the X6-2HA, the X5-2, X4-2, and X3-2. This has a few more changes for you. With the 18.3 patch set, we're going to move or migrate your command line from Oak CLI to ODA CLI. There's a lot of benefits to that. We've been doing a lot of enhancements or adding improvements into our product, and I think you're going to be really excited to be able to utilize the web console. Now, what that does mean is that the command lines are going to change. The commands, if you use the command line on the current ODAs today, your commands are going to change slightly. Let me give you an example of that. I just posted a new blog this morning to tell you, let you know about this new migration path to the database appliance ODA CLI. Okay, here we go. All right. So if you take a look, you can see here's a table of a few of the tasks that you may run on your current database appliance on Oak CLI, and what the comparison of the command line on the ODA CLI is. So, for example, if you wanted to plumb the ODA network, if you're deploying and provisioning a new database appliance, on the Oak CLI, you type configure space first net. On the ODA CLI command line, you can say configure dash first net. Now, some more common commands that you probably use in your day-to-day life is you want to view your databases. If you look at the Oak CLI, you type Oak CLI show space database. On the ODA CLI command line, you type ODA CLI space list dash databases. So they're very, very similar in the structure of the commands. They give you the same look and feel of the results. It's the behavior is a little bit different or a little bit more updated. So the reason I wanted to show you this is because I wanted to get you ready, one, for the next patch, and two, if you do have scripts that you may need to update your scripts that you're running on the Oak CLI stack to the new ODA CLI command lines. Now, if you want a complete list of the ODA CLI command lines, you can take a look at the latest documentation under 12.214, under the X7 documentation, and then it's a chapter on the ODA command line structure. And that will give you a complete list, and you can try to do your own comparison and take a look at the commands that you use. Also, take a look at the web console. I think I'll talk more about the web console in some future webcasts so you can see all the new enhancements that are going in. I think you're going to be really excited with all the 18.3 functionality. Not only are we moving you to the same common software stack, which is very positive, this is also the same software stack that's used in the OCI cloud infrastructure. So if you're interested in the cloud and you want to dip your toe in it, we have some integration with the database appliance on the ODA CLI stack. First and foremost, by your backups. We have integrated backups now that will very quickly get your backups moved up to the cloud. And once your backups are on the cloud, you can create test dev environments. I have a blog on that too, so if you're going to take a look at it, take a look at my blogs out there. I'm really, now one of the other things about patching, I know I've talked a couple times about patching on ODA Live. In order to move to the 12.2.1.4 stack, then you will, or the 18.3 stack, you're going to have to be at least on the minimum version of 12.1.2.12. And then you can jump to any of the 12.2 releases or 18.3. So for all of you that are looking at your current versions of what you're running on your database appliance, I recommend that you try to get patched at least up to the 12.1.2.12 version. It's a great version. It gets you to the most common place so that you can jump. So that will get you prepared for the 18.3 patch. I wanted to give you a heads up on this so that you know what's coming. So that you can be prepared. I know that a lot of our customers during certain times of the year, they do kind of lock down any kind of changes on their systems. I completely understand that, but I definitely wanted to give you a heads up on what's coming so that you can start investigating and taking a look at the database appliance ODA CLI stack and maybe any kind of changes, or hopefully looking forward to migrating to that stack as well. So I think that's all I wanted to share with you today. I really thank you for joining me and listening to the ODA Live. I'm always excited to talk to our customers. It's great to find out what you're doing with the database appliance. Again, if you have some topics that you'd like to chat about on ODA Live, please send me an email at tammy.bednar@oracle.com. And otherwise, we'll see you in a couple weeks. Drink your coffee. Have a great day. We'll see you later.